What is going on YouTube? It's your boy Prince over here, and today's video I have this cool design for you and a giveaway as well. I don't know if you're gonna want the giveaway, but all the same, if you want the giveaway, comment down in the comment section below for me to know you want the giveaway, and stay tuned till the end of this video. Anyways, if you're new here, subscribe to my channel, hit the bell icon to receive notification of my future post videos, and don't forget to give a thumbs up if you like these videos. If you don't, I'm coming at you. So over here I have my artboard, which is a web artboard, and I'm gonna grab this rectangle, just bring it to this point and drag it all over to this place. Yeah, this place is being okay, this place is okay, and select this one and position it exactly to the center and kind of curve the corners a little bit. There we go. So this one is okay. What I'm going to do right now is apply shadow to this one. So at the shadow we are going to have the X to be 0, the Y also to be 0, and the blur to be 23. Give it a value of 23 and get press enter. So that's all. And I'm going to take the rectangle again, but this time I'll start at the very start point of the artboard and drag it all the way to the other end, but not at the bottom part. Like this point is okay, and I'm gonna select this one, double click on this rectangle and locate a point at the center of the rectangle and double click again. So there we go. You can see that we have two extra circles at the end of the circle we created initially. So now we are going to click on this, hold it and drag it a little bit to the top to create a wavy shape. So I think this is okay, and bring it close, a little bit closer to the circle we created initially. So this is okay for me. So I'm going to click outside and oh, this is not good at all. So double click again and the same circle we created initially, you double click on it, and yeah, there we go. This one is a little bit okay for me. Oh, I know why. So yes, now that we've clicked outside, you clicked on the rectangle and drag it a little bit to the top for this to create the shape that we want. So after that, I'm going to click on this rectangle we just created and go to the fill, and this time I'm going to provide a color over here. This color is 2A. To provide accuracy, I'm going to type in the hexadecimal code for the color 13F1. There, exactly. On the top over here, I'm going to click on the solid color text over here and select radial gradient. You can see there is two dots, one at the center and one at the edge of the rectangle. We're going to drag the one at the edge of the rectangle a little bit closer to the one at the center of the rectangle with the curvy bottom border. So up to this point is okay, and you can see over here on this pop-up there is two different points over here. This one indicates the color inside this circle, and this one indicates the color outside the circle. So I'm going to click, what I'm going to do is click on the one inside the circle and provide a different color for it, and this color is going to be DF38. It's actually pink, but I want accuracy, that's why I'm providing the hexadecimal code for that particular object. 38EF, exactly. There we go. So it looks nice and it resembles what we're going to do. So now we are good to go. It looks a little bit awesome. So what I'm going to do right here is design a small logo for our website header, and this I'm going to grab the ellipse tool and draw just a circle to draw a perfect circle. you have to hold on shift and alt key, and then you click and drag here to draw a perfect circle. Oh my god, it didn't work, so I'm going to try again. There we go. Oh, it's too big. Reduce it a little bit. Yeah, this size is okay for me, so I'm going to click on this one and hit Ctrl D to make a duplicate of this one. I'm going to put it the center like this, exactly like this. Here you have to select both circles, so this one is already selected, so you have to select this in addition and disable the margin. Then you go to the top over here and click on add circle. So when I click on add, sorry, not add circles, it's supposed to be subtract circles rather. Yeah, subtract circles. So when you get this shape, all you have to do is drag it a little bit to the top and hit Ctrl D 2 times to duplicate it for 2 other times. So there we go, and this is 1 and this is 2, making 2 exact copies. I'll click on this one and tilt it a little bit, put this shape in and change direction. You click on this icon to change direction, and this one too, you tilt it a little bit and move the tip exactly at the center. This time too, you're going to flip it horizontally, sorry, vertically rather. Yeah, there we go. It now looks perfect. To press shift and select all three and hit Ctrl G to group all of them as one shape. This thing is actually not showing, so what I'm going to do is reduce the opacity of this a little bit. So reducing the opacity of this shape gives us this, so that this object or this shape will be visible. So I've kind of reduced it a little bit, so this one looks nice. What I'm going to do is place the logo over here and grab my text tool. What I'm going to do is write a text, and this one is going to be Design Freak, which is my brand name. Sorry, so Design Freak, there we go. Now what I'm going to do is, when you hit outside, you're going to go into the side menu over here, and on the font family you write Times New Roman and hit enter. I'm going to change the font size, and the font size should be 35. Yeah, it looks pretty good. Now let's change the color to solid white. There we go, so it now looks perfect. So what I'm going to do next is write a text over here, a dummy text. Basically what this is going to do is, it's going to portray what I do, and I'm a designer, so what I'm going to write is designer. And this time I'm going to change the text family, will be the same, but the font family will be the same, but the font size is going to change to 82 and hit enter. There we go, it looks nice now. And I'm going to create a new one over here, and this one is going to be some small text. So what I'm going to do is write a demi text over here, and this demi text is going to be, I've already copied the demi text on one of my previous designs, so I'm going to hit Ctrl V, and there we go. You click outside of it, and you're going to change it. You have the same font family, the same font weight, but I'm going to change the font size to 35. Hit enter, and that's cool. Make sure you align it with the logo and the brand name we have here. You move the logo a little bit to the center, and now what I'm going to do is click here and move a little bit at the center of the circle with the pink background. Click there and type home, which is going to be our navigation. After that, I'm going to click on the rectangle and create a little bit a small triangle to cover it for the meantime. So what I'm going to do is extend this one and yeah, push it a little bit to the top. Now send it back, and going to disable the fill, and for the border size I'm going to change it to 4. Hit enter and change the border color to solid white. There we go, it looks beautiful now. Well, we have to make small changes to it and move the text inside a little bit down. There, it looks nice now. So now all I have to do is click on this text and hit Ctrl D to make a duplicate of it, move it to the right hand side. And what I'm going to do is type in random text. So I'm going to type about us, make a duplicate of it, move it to the right, double click on it and write contact, and that's all. So I'm going to shift this one a little bit to the left, and now we are almost done. So I'm going to draw a circle here which makes it more beautiful. I'm going to grab the ellipse tool, and as I said earlier, press the shift key, the alt key, and click and draw your circle. So this is the biggest one among. Now back to select two, bring it down a little bit here, and what I'm going to do is increase the font size, the border size to 2. I'm going to disable the fill color, and I'm going to change the border color to solid white. That way it looks nice. And what I'm going to do is with this one, with this ellipse selected or with this circle selected, you hit and Control D to duplicate. You now click on Shift plus Alt, click and drag to the center a little bit. There we go. You release your hand, and we now have a perfect circle, the middle of the biggest circle. So you do the same for 3 times or more. I'm going to hit Control D, making a duplicate of it, Shift Alt, then move it a little bit to the center, release it. So now it looks nice, and we are done. We are technically done. So what I want to do is now decrease the opacity of this one a little bit. Yeah, we are done with everything, and it's left with our image. So to make this part visible, you have to add a color. You have to fill it with a color, and this color shouldn't be too deep and too light too. So all you have to do is, yeah, kind of light gray. So this is good. It makes everything visible now. So what I'm going to do right now is grab an image. So over here I just grabbed an image from my gallery, as you all can see. So I'm going to position this by here, and it should look nice. If it doesn't, I don't know what I want to do. So you can just grab any random image from the internet, or you can grab an image from your PC or computer, wherever you can get an image. Just position it over here and you're good to go. So now I'm going to write a final text, which is going to be some sort of text, JP. It should be in small letters. It should be, sorry, in capital letters, JP. I'm going to increase the font size of it. I'm done with this because it takes a lot of time, so I'm going to just type 200, and it will, no, 200 is even smaller, so I'm going to type 400. There we go. So it's actually 400 font size, and what I'm going to do is bring it at the middle in between about us and the contact us, and I'm going to reduce the opacity of it to about, this is quite good. It doesn't distract you from, it does, it really does. So I'm going to reduce it a little bit. There we go. So this is actually okay, and now we are done with what we started before. Anyways, that's the end of today's video. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure you leave a thumbs up if you like this video, and don't forget to subscribe. Hit the bell icon to receive notification of my future post. Peace out.